because the trolley workers are striking for a fair contract. The Newies are striking against me. I'd spare the embarrassment if I could, but the burlesque house is private property.
He can't order a raid without legal cause?
Mr. Mayor, would the fact that this rally is organized by an escaped convict be enough to shut it down? An escaped convict? A fugitive from one of your institutions, a convicted thief at large wreaking mischief on our law-abiding community. Mr. Snyder, which one is it?
That one there, Jack Kelly.
How do you know this boy?
His is not a pleasant story. He was first sentenced to my refuge for loitering and vagrancy, but his total disregard for authority made him a frequent visitor.
You called him a thief and an escaped convict.
After his release, I caught him myself, red-handed, trafficking stolen food and clothing. He was last sentenced to 6 months, but the willful ruffian escaped.
So, you'd be doing the city a service for removing this criminal from our streets. Well, if that's the case, we can take him in quietly. What good would quiet do me? I want made of him!
Mr. Pulitzer! The boy, Jack Kelly, is here!
Here?
Just outside. He's asked to see you.
Ask and ye shall be received. Mr. Snyder, if you please. Sit.
Mr. Jack Kelly!
Afternoon, boys.
And which Jack Kelly is this? The charismatic union organizer or the petty thief and escaped convict?
Which one of those gives us more in common?
Impudence is in poor taste when crawling for mercy.
Crawling? Now that's a laugh. I just dropped by with an invite. Seems a few hundred of your employees have been rallying to discuss recent disagreements. I thought it only fair to invite you to state your case straight to the fellas. So what do you say, Joe? Want I should save you a spot on the bill?
You are as shameless and disrespectful a creature as I was told. Do you have any idea what I was doing when I was your age, boy? I was fighting in a war.
And how'd that turn out for you?
You gave me a lesson that I've used to shape my life. You don't win war on the battlefield. It's the headline that crowns the victor.
Well, I'll remember that when New York wakes up the front page photos of our rally.
Rally till the cows come home. Not a paper in town will publish a word. And if it's not in the papers, it's never happened.
You know, you may run this city, but there are a few of us who can't be bullied. Even some are quitters.
Such as that young woman who made you yesterday's news. Talented and quite beautiful, don't you think?
I'll tell her you said so.
Well, no need. She can hear for herself. Can't you, darling? I trust you know my daughter, Catherine? Yes, my daughter. You may be asking why the non plume or why doesn't my daughter work for me? Good questions. I offered Catherine a life of wealth and leisure. Instead, she chose to pursue a career and was showing real promise until this recent lapse. But you're all done with that now, aren't you, sweetheart? Oh, no need to bother the boy with your problems, dearest. Mr. Kelly has a plate full of his own. Wouldn't you say so, Mr. Snyder?
Hello, Jack.
Does anyone else feel a noose tightening? But allow me to offer an alternate scenario. You attend this rally and speak against this hopeless strike, and I'll have your criminal record expunged, and your pockets filled with enough cash to carry you in a first-class train compartment from New York to New Mexico and beyond. You did say you wanted to travel west, didn't you?
There ain't a person in this room that don't know you stink.
And if they know me, they know I don't care. Mark my words, boy. Defy me, and I will have you and all of your friends locked up in the refuge. I know you're Mr. Tough Guy, but It's not right to condemn that little crippled boy to conditions like that. What about your pal Davey and his baby brother, ripped from their loving family and tossed to the rats? Will they ever be able to thank you enough? Time's running out, kid, so what do you say? Cowboy or convict, I win either way. Your abject surrender was always the bottom line. Gentlemen, escort our guest to the cellars that he might reflect in solitude. Too bad you've no job, Jack, but you did resign. Too bad you've no family, but you can't have mine. Glad you're alive, boy, I'd say that's the bottom line.
Like the night guide where you knew what to play.
Tell those kids all believed you were right.
Lucky for them, all but one got away.
They've got to be so lucky tonight.
We've been given the discretion to handle you as we see fit. So